everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today another technique video, and I will show you today how the puff stitch is done. And it's actually a really easy stitch to do, but for some of you it's a new stitch, and for that reason I'm gonna show you how this is done. I have made a sample, a really simple sample out of double crochets, where I'm gonna make them in. You can do this in round or in rows, it doesn't really matter. The stitch can be applied to many garments and different patterns. But the stitch itself holds the same size as a double crochet, so it's always good to add them into a row or round where there are double crochets in. Anyways, let's show you how the puff stitch is done. So to start a puff stitch, you pull the yarn around the hook, insert it in the stitch and pull up another loop. Now you have two loops, actually three loops on the hook. Add another loop to your hook, and once again put it in the stitch and pull up another loop. This means you have 5 loops up on your hook. Pull up another loop around the hoop, and once again in the stitch pull up another loop. And now it means you have 2, 4, 6, 7 stitches, loops on your hook. Add another loop to the hook, and once again pull up a loop out of the stitch, and this means you have a total of 9 loops on the hook. And now you will pull up another loop around the hook, and this you will pull through all of these 9 stitches, and it leaves a little puffy thing. That's why it's called puff stitch. It's like a puff in your work. Now you have pulled the loop through all those 9 loops, but to secure those loops you always make a chain on top of it. And well, that's actually the puff stitch. Let's make another one. I'm gonna make a chain to give it some space so you can see it properly. Once again, pull up a loop around the hook, insert the hook into the stitch and pull up another loop. Once again pull up a loop around the hook, then insert the stitch and pull up another loop. We have now 5. 1 loop around the hook, pull the stitch in and pull up a 7th loop, an 8th loop around the hook, and the 9th loop comes from the stitch itself. Now once again you have 9 loops on your hook. It's a lot sometimes, but as long as you hold it tight nothing will happen. Pull up another loop around your hook and pull this one through all those stitches, and here it is, once again a puff stitch. Now secure it once again with a chain, and that chain never counts in the pattern, but it's just to secure all those loops not getting loose once again. And it's actually that easy. So one more time, and now I'm gonna do it a little quicker. You always have to make sure you have 9 loops on your hook, and always make sure those loops are a bit not too tight, because you have to still make a stitch around. Well, these are 9 once again. Pull it through, secure. I missed 1 loop. Secure, and here it goes. It's that easy, and that's the puff stitch, and it leaves a really lovely textured stitch in your work. I hope you find it useful and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.